Hi sweethearts, it's Kimberly Lovell here, Wealthy Business Goddess Mentor from kimberlylovell.com. So this is day one of the Law of Attraction and Business Challenge. It's a 7-day challenge and I'm really excited to be here. If you're in my Wealthy Business Goddess Facebook tribe, then you'll know we've been having a few technical hitches, so hopefully I'm live streaming into the business page. And if somebody would like to pop just a quick message into the Wealthy Business Goddess group to let them know that we're here. Hi Morella, hi Raspberry, thanks for the thumbs up and the hearts. So I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes for some other people to join us because we have that little technical hitch. And then we're going to dive into the Law of Attraction and how the Law of Attraction impacts your business and your life and how you can use it to your advantage. Hi Deborah. So, are you excited? I'm excited. You know, I was waiting to put the cats in the other room so that they wouldn't be noisy, and I was going to live stream in the conservatory because the sun was out and it was lovely and it started pouring with rain. And so I thought it was going to be too noisy there, so I had to switch everything around. Hi Teresa. So, you know, life throws us curveballs sometimes, so we need to be able to be flexible in our life but also in our business and be able to push through. So yeah, okay, so there's a few of you here. I'm going to kick off and get started. So welcome. I'm really excited to share with you the 7-day challenge. So today, as I said, we're looking at the Law of Attraction, how it impacts your business and what you can do to have the Law of Attraction work for you. Now, I know a lot of you have awareness about the Law of Attraction, are using that already, but hopefully I'm going to give you some food for thought. I really appreciate you being here, really appreciate you popping your comments in the section below. Any questions that you have or comments, love to hear if it's resonating for you. So what is the Law of Attraction? So the Law of Attraction is that we are creating our reality. We're creating our reality. So there's no kind of line in the sand. We're creating all of it. So our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, the feelings that we're commonly having create our most dominant vibration. And our most dominant vibration is what actually creates the reality. So it's not about what you consciously want, it's about being aligned with what you say you want and being able to have your unconscious mind be aligned with your dreams and your desires, and also to be able to have your behaviours aligned with your dreams and desires. So when we're talking about conscious, unconscious, it's really about those different areas, our beliefs, our feelings, but also our actions. So a lot of people I've been speaking to this past few days, last week, we were talking about what they consciously wanted and where they were getting stuck, where they weren't able to move forward with their dreams, with their desires, and with the action that they know that they needed to take. So very often what I see is people being stuck in confusion, overwhelm, indecision, procrastination. Many times the root of these issues are really about fear. So fear that you don't know enough, fear that you're not good enough or you're not worthy enough. And we can kind of dig and find those bottom beliefs from the unconscious level. And as I was saying to somebody the other day, you know, this is an ongoing process. So as a theta instructor, a lot of what I teach is actually about clearing those unconscious blocks. But, you know, there's always going to be unconscious blocks going on in our unconscious mind. So you don't need to let that hold you back. You can still move forward. You can still take action. And albeit I know sometimes when we're stuck in that procrastination, we can't take action because we're overwhelmed and confused. What I want to give you in the 7-day Law of Attraction challenge is to help break through that overwhelm, that indecision, procrastination, to be able to give you some clarity. And that clarity, that clarity comes from you. So hopefully I'm going to invite you to do some self-reflection. I'm going to be asking you questions for you to focus on so that you can get this clarity that you're needing, so that you can attract the clients that you're wanting to attract, so that you can live your purpose and you can make the difference that you want to make in the world. Because the sad thing is that so often I see You're amazing people with these wonderful gifts, and I know how much you really care and you want to make a difference in the world. You really want to live your purpose, and living your purpose gives you that fulfillment. So in order to be able to do that and to be able to share our gifts and to have that sense of fulfillment and achievement, we need to be able to take the action and to be aligned in that action. So as I said, it starts with clarity. We've already said the law of attraction is behind everything that we're creating. The law of attraction is always in operation, whether you believe it or not, and whether you're taking action or not. Okay, because if you're not taking action, again, you're still sending a message to the universe. So just notice, what your story has been, and notice the story that you'd like to create and you'd like to experience. Because really manifesting and creating the life and business of our dreams is about a journey. Yes, we can have our goals and the destination in place, but it's about enjoying our journey. So again, what I see a lot of is people being overwhelmed, and your life, your business needs to be sustainable for you. We're all different, so we've got different ideas and dreams, goals, desires. It needs to be sustainable. So what is the lifestyle that you want to live? What is the business that you want to create? How do you want to feel in your life? And how do you want to feel in your business? So that's what you need to be very clear on from a starting point. Now, I did drop some resources into the Wealthy Business Goddess group. So if you haven't yet, hi Vicky, if you haven't yet downloaded the Wealthy Business Goddess Guide, the Sacred Money Archetypes Quiz, which is a really amazing tool for helping you to align your spiritual and financial destiny, and also the Business Breakthrough Questionnaire, I really suggest that you do that as soon as possible, okay, because from the Business Breakthrough Questionnaire you're going to get more clarity and focus around what you want to create in your life and in your business. So that's how I've designed that. So that will help you to look. You don't have to send it back to me if you don't want to, but if you want some more support, then do email that back to me so I know where you're at, what you're wanting, where you feel like you're stuck and what you need. I've been using those questionnaires to help me to help you and give you the resources and the topics and strategies that you need to be able to move forward. So I would appreciate that, and it'll be fantastic for you to be able to go through that process and get more clarity. You do need to implement and you do need to engage in this challenge. As with everything in life and in our business, we get out of it what we put into it, okay? So whatever it is that you feel that you're not receiving, look to see what is it that you're not giving, because how we do anything is how we do everything. So how are you showing up in life? I talked about alignment. In order to have something, we need to do something, the action, but we also need to be something, and our energy and our mindset is part of that being. So who do you need to be? Who you are now, we're always evolving, we're always growing, but most likely there's some need for change. You need to evolve, because for your business to grow, you need to expand as a person. You need to be able to step up into all of who you're becoming, so that you can take different action, that you can expand your mindset and create more value in the world in order to be able to attract the clients that you're wanting to attract. Now, for some of you I've been speaking to, you've been telling me that you're really, really busy, that you haven't got the time, that you've got lots of clients, you've got yourself very stuck in your busyness as opposed to in your business. So there's going to be strategies for you as well. So there's some of you here that want more clients, there's some of you here that want ways to leverage your time and to create more impact, more income without working harder, okay? I'm not going to lie to you, there's no magic bullet, okay? I'll talk about secrets. I love to use the word in a lot of my marketing, because there are secrets. If you don't know them, they're secrets. So, there are secrets to be learned. I'm going to be sharing some of those secrets, tools and strategies with you, but the real secret is you. You, my darlings, you're the person who's creating your life, your business. You're the person who needs to be able to implement and to take action. So it's all very well to read a workbook, to come on a live stream, to engage in a program. Just because you purchase a program or just because you've read a book doesn't mean that you're going to implement. So I really want you to promise to yourself right now that you are committing to yourself, that you're committing to your vision, to your dreams, to your goals, to your life and your business, to your heart's desires, because as you make that commitment and as you decide to follow through and implement and engage, then you're going to get the value and the results from that. I can't do that for you, much as I would love to, much as, like many of you I know, I've tried to do that for my clients or my students in the past, you know. I'm known, if you've been around me and worked with me up close, you'll know I love to over deliver. I love to really support my clients. And here's the thing, many of you healers and therapists are also doing this in your business. You can't do it for your clients or for your students, okay? So I'm wanting to inspire you, to empower you. I can't guarantee anything for you because you need to be able to take the action. You're the one who is responsible for your life, for your business, and you're the one who needs to follow through and take the actions that are going to support you, okay? So I'm encouraging you to take in the information, but don't have it just be up here that you know what to do, because truthfully, a lot of people know what to do, and the issue is that they're not following through. They're not implementing the strategies that they know would help them, or they're reading a book, they're not following through on that. So make time for you. I'm going to try and keep these live streams fairly short so that it's, you know, accessible for everybody and you can implement it in bite-sized chunks. But make that commitment to yourself right now that you are going to come on the live streams or listen to the replay, that you're going to make time to reflect, to really take on board and think about some of the strategies, the ideas, to go through the exercises that I'm going to give you and implement them in your business and in your life so that you can get the results that you want. Okay. Hi Stephanie, my rainbow sister from across the pond. Hi Alison. So yeah, so the law of attraction is always working. We often will visualize. So I'm sure that many of you, give me a thumbs up if you use things like affirmations, if you use vision boards, something like that. Hello Thelma. Hi Dennis. If you're using affirmations, if you're using vision boards, then just put a thumbs up so that I know, or just put yes in the comments. That is part of what we need to do. I was talking about this the other day on the live stream, so it's really worth repeating. Yes, we need to be able to vision and use our imagination really to get into the feeling, because that's our energy and our vibration that's creating. We need to be able to do that, and we also need to be able to take action. So what's important to get the results that you want is to take the right action, and that action is aligned both with you and you're in your integrity and alignment with that action, and also that action is aligned with the results that you want to achieve and to experience. So alignment is really key. We're going to be talking more about this throughout the challenge. So the other thing that I want to talk about is your business as the vessel, okay? I know I said that this was going to be on day 2, but I want to talk about this a little bit now because I want to get you thinking about why you are in business. I know for many of you, like myself, your background, healers, therapists and so forth, you want to make a difference in the world, and you can, but you need to be very clear about that difference. So a great question to help you gain some clarity is to think about why you're doing something. So why are you in business, and what is your business about? Okay, I've got a question for you. When you think about your business, whatever you're thinking about, how do you feel about your business? Do you feel like it's going to be successful? Some of you have been talking about not attracting enough clients or the right type of clients. If you have that belief, then that is the experience that you're going to create. So what I want to ask you is, who would your ideal clients be? And what do your ideal clients want? Again, we're going to dive much deeper into this, but just some ideas for you to kind of start, give them to your unconscious mind a little bit, or if you have time, then do some journaling on this so that you can get that clarity. And as I say, we're diving deeper into this as we go through. But let go of the idea or the belief that you're not attracting enough clients, because if you have that belief, then what's happening is you're always attracting that not enough, okay? Not enough clients, not enough money, not enough time. All of those kind of issues are coming from a belief in lack or scarcity, okay? And the true nature of our being is that we're infinite beings. We are abundant, okay? And if you're not feeling that abundance right now, then I'm going to invite you to create a gratitude list and to spend some time journaling about everything that you're grateful for, and really look at what you have around you, because truly in Western world we are very blessed. Most of us will have what we need, and if you really tap into this and kind of dig deep, you'll find that there's more than enough, there's plenty. Okay, so I'm not a great fan of affirmations, all right? I'm not going to say that they don't work, but I prefer to find the bottom belief to clear that and to reprogram the unconscious mind. I know for me that I can say affirmations till I'm blue in the face, and my conscious mind might think that they're great, but my unconscious isn't buying into it, okay? So you can walk around saying that you're rich, you're rich, you're rich, and you've got all the clients that you need, and maybe that'll create some shift for you. Great, if that works for you. What I'm saying is clear that, get to the root of the issue, clear the belief in lack, clear that story. These stories, as some of you will know, we've got a lot of my theta healers on the live stream and in the group, that these stories come not only from this life, but they come from past lives, and they come from our ancestors. They're handed down the genetic line, and they also come from spirit. So in spirit we also have programs. So for a lot of you, you may still be struggling with a belief that it's not spiritual to have money, or it's not aligned for you to be spiritual and be wealthy or rich. So therefore a lot of you are undercharging, and you're struggling to actually do what you love. Some of you may have got jobs that you feel like you're stuck in or trapped in because you haven't got your life set up, your business set up yet, so that you can do what you love and receive the money for that. That will come, but you have to be committed to that. You have to be clear that that's what you're wanting to create. And the good questions to ask are, how can I afford it? How can I make this happen? So if you wanted to use affirmations, there's a great guy called Noah St. John who does affirmations, okay? And they're very different, because an affirmation, normally you would say something that's not true, something that you want to be true, that you hope to be true. And wishing and hoping and praying's a bit more useful, but wishing and hoping and praying is not a strategy. Okay, so yes, we want to use the law of attraction, we want to visualize, we want to be able to affirm to ourselves and reprogram our unconscious mind. We still have to take action in this life in order to be able to ground our vision. Okay, so creator, God, universe, whatever you want to call that source, will support us and will inspire us and will bring people to us that will be able to help us. But we are living this life, and we are the ones that have the responsibility and the power to be able to create what we want and to take action. Okay, I just quickly check in my notes, see what else I wanted to share with you. If you have any questions, then pop them in there. Comments. Hi, Tracy. Okay, so some of you are probably thinking that you're really good with the law of attraction, and that you've, as I say, you've been doing maybe your vision boards, and you've been maybe doing affirmations, clearing your beliefs. Some of you have now been taking action, not necessarily the right action. There's a lot to learn in business. I know when I started out, I knew it was very clear on my purpose and what my purpose was, and my business has evolved over the years. Been a long time now in business. But I didn't have the strategies that I have now that really helped me. So some of the strategies that I have and I'm now sharing and teaching with my clients and in my programs have helped me to double, triple and quadruple my income while still being aligned with my soul's purpose. So I know for many of you, you've got some ideas, and Creator's great at giving us ideas. The universe will give us inspiration and ideas, but very often we don't get the real nitty gritty, detailed bit, So, we have to do our bit on that. It's the inner work, but it's also the outer work. So the inspiration, the vision, the belief work, the energetic work, the mindset, and also the business strategy. Yeah, that's been really key for me. And also the support. So, if you're not already in the Wealthy Business Goddess tribe and you're watching this live stream, then please hop over to the Wealthy Business Goddess tribe. I will put the link once this video is finished so that you can join us. Grab some free gifts. I think we've got over 180 women and some guys as well in there, some gods as well as goddesses in our group. So we'd love to see you there, because it's really about having that community and that support and the connections as well. So you never know who you might connect with in a community. You know that you're going to be with like-minded people, and many heads are better than one. Yeah, I'm kind of a recovering solo person, if you like. You know, a lot of my mindset was about having to be strong and having to do things myself and to be independent. And so you know, as healers and therapists, I know a lot of you are also kind of the strong ones that people go to, but we also need support. We also need, you know, our coaches, our mentors, in order to be able to access the strategies, and also that support. So do make sure that you take advantage of the resources in the group and connect with one another and share with one another. That would be great. Okay, so I did mention about the business is your vessel. I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow and how your business can contribute to the world. But I really just want to today acknowledge you for all that you're wanting to create in the world and the difference that you're wanting to bring to the world, and to acknowledge really your efforts, because I know it's kind of in our heads it feels like it's an amazing thing to do, and you know, it can be kind of a tough journey, particularly if you've been on your own with this. So do acknowledge all of your successes as well as your failures, because one of the things that I find often holds people back in their life and in their business is regrets or failures. So when you think about your current story and where you've been, for some of you, I know I've been speaking to, it brings up some shame or some guilt. My suggestion to you would be to heal and to clear any shame and guilt, to clear any regrets that you have, and to heal those, to clear that, you know, the unconscious beliefs and the roots of those issues, so that you can leave them behind and so that you can move forward and you can create differently now. The other thing I want to quickly give you a heads up on is that think about how you're being in the world. I was speaking with somebody this morning and we were talking about their current situation and how they were creating in their life. And we talked about motivation. So I'm going to ask you this question, because this was a huge insight for me. Hi Kim, hi Mary. So yeah, what motivates you in your life and in your business? Think about when you're creating things, what is it that kind of inspires you and causes you to take action? And for some of you, and for myself, in the past, I've been motivated by frustration, by being frustrated. Now, it sounds really crazy, right? But when I've been doing things, and I've been doing things the hard way, you know, I had a lot of beliefs running, a very strong work ethic, and a lot of beliefs around having to work hard and having to work hard for money, all that kind of stuff. You know, money doesn't care whether you work hard for it or not. Money is just energy. Okay, make it an opportunity to dive, you know, a bit deeper into the money stuff. I loved sharing and changing people's money beliefs and relationship. But yeah, money is just energy. So all of these beliefs we put onto money and onto our business and onto clients and onto anything, we're always projecting. So really be mindful of what it is that you're projecting, your beliefs and your experiences, your cycles when you're creating. So Sophie says she's motivated by the flow of energy generated while shining. That sounds amazing, Sophie, and it sounds like a really good idea and aspiration to have, to be motivated in that way. To be motivated by love is a great way to be motivated. Usually we have one of two motivations, you know, so it may be that we're motivated towards something, so we're motivated towards pleasure, but very often we're motivated away from pain. Okay, so that what that means in reality is that often our motivation is tied up with you know, if we're in a situation that we're stuck, we're frustrated, when we get really fed up and it's really bad, then we're motivated to change it, and until that time we just kind of bumble along, really making do and kind of yeah. So if you're resonating with that, then drop me some hearts so I know. Yeah, do you have to get frustrated in life, in your business, with relationships, in order to be able to make changes and to be able to move forward? And if so, that's something that you might want to look at and to change. Because what happens if we have that as our motivation, and that's our kind of cycle and way things have been set up. Thanks, Tracy. Tracy's saying she can resonate with that. Yeah, it was huge for me, and I didn't really realise it. And I was also obligating people to frustrate me, including clients and family members, right, to frustrate me so that I could move forward and so that I could create the changes. Another one that people have often is that they have to destroy things in order to create something new. So it's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You've probably heard that expression. So think about that. Do you need to destroy something in order to create something new? Do you have to leave something in order to create something? Probably there's a little bit of that. You know, if we look to nature, nature's a great teacher. There's a little bit of that happens. But, you know, I have seen, I was speaking again with somebody the other week who's in a job, and I had kind of a little story running and a little program, obviously unconscious program, running around her workplace. Now, if you are in that situation, sometimes what can happen is as you shift your energy and your beliefs and your vibration, the workplace situation will change. So if you're feeling stuck in a job and you want to be out of that job and you want to be doing what you love, sometimes it's possible to be able to change that workplace environment. Okay, that's all down to you because you're creating it all. So change your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs, really dig deep on those and see what's going on in your unconscious mind. When you heal that, it might completely change. And also for some people it may be, because I'm not saying throw the baby out with the bathwater. If you are in that situation and you do need the money and you can't see another way, maybe fill in that questionnaire and send it back to me, and I'll have a look and see if there's, you know, anything I can help you with there. But sometimes it's possible as you change your beliefs, the whole situation will change, or you'll find that you'll be creating something different. You don't have to you just ditch it completely. You know, if you kind of feel like you need to be there right now and you kind of got a plan, I would always say if you're in that situation and you're not happy, then create a plan so that you can leave that situation or change it so that you can be happy in that situation. Okay, either way is good. Yeah, so it's not either or. If you know, if you're building your business and you've got a job as well at the same time, in the beginning I did that for several years and on and off, and I know when I got divorced I went back to a job in order to be able to pay the bills and kind of build up some money so I could build my business. So that's okay, you can do that and you can build your business up part-time. What you want to do is to make sure that you have that plan, and also that you set aside time for yourself to be able to work on your business and create the strategies rather than getting stuck being busy. So it's great to be working with clients. We all want to be doing what we love, and a lot of that, you know, really we've is when we're working with people. Yeah, if you're a healer or a coach or a therapist, or if you're teaching, you know, we want to be having that interaction. Truthfully though, we also need to put aside time to market our business and also to plan and to strategize. Now, I used to really not like marketing. Okay, hands on heart, it's not my most favourite thing. I'm just more passionate and fired up when I'm connecting with people and in one-to-ones or in groups or teaching. But I can be quite fired up and passionate now when I'm connecting with you guys, right? So lovely to kind of have you here and see comments and little hearts and thumbs up and so forth. That's really resonating with you. So the answer is to find a way that you can market that you feel good about and also that you love and enjoy. So one of the ways that I do that is through my speaking. Okay, so hopefully that's given you some tips and some ideas. As I said, we're going to be diving deeper into lots of these different areas. If you have a look on the Wealthy Business Goddess group, you'll see that we've got a list of what we're going to be covering each day. I'm going to be obviously adding more to that and also dropping in some resources for you. So if you've not yet joined us, hop over and join us in the Wealthy Business Goddess tribe. And hi Helen, we're just about finishing up, sweetheart, but you can maybe listen to the replay. And Sebastian, I hope I've pronounced that right. Hello. So yeah, I hope you've got some value and you've got some food for thought and some resources. Do grab the free gifts, do go through the questionnaire so that you get some clarity, and if you've got any questions then please drop those in the Wealthy Business Goddess group, and I'll be in there every day to answer any questions and some solutions or, you know, things for you to look at. So hopefully look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow, and I'll see if we can figure out the live stream in the Wealthy Business Goddess group. If not, then check my business page. I'll probably put a note in the group, but we may be on the business page or the personal profile live streaming. Anyway, my darlings, so good to connect with you, and I look forward to speaking with you again throughout the week and sharing with you. Lots of love. Bye for now.